okay? Now's good.
Are you going to interview me, or?
Just talk about being a mother. Your rap.
My rap?
You know what a nightmare it is.
Well, you're blamed for everything that's wrong with your kids.
Yeah, great, but be funny.
Well, let me get rolling a little. You know, they are who they are from the get-go. I don't believe you can change them at all. I mean, it doesn't keep you from trying to. You know, you're constantly attempting to improve their personalities. You know, you worry, you try to arrange interesting excursions to keep them, you know, interested in stimulating, you know, interesting. I can't do this.
Just relax. You don't have to feel pressured. It's not going to be just about you, you know.
It's one thing if you don't know what you want to do. Find out what's out there. That makes sense. But if you know what you want to do and it doesn't require college, why? Really? You and Mom didn't go to college. Artists, actors, they hardly ever go to college. This is my art form. She's totally snobbish about it. College would be fun socially, I'm sure, but it's just a waste of a shitload of money.
Sarah.
20,000 grand a year. It's money I could use to start my shop.
I was prepared for a lot of things. A heroin addict, a nymphomaniac. Quinn wants to be a lawyer, for God's sake. But a cosmetologist?
What is it you hate about her being a beautician?
She thinks that being attractive to men is all that matters.
Well, when you were 17...
I don't want her stuck in some foolish career for the rest of her life.
Didn't this all begin when Duncan left?
Oh, good. Let's blame the father. But no. She's been obsessed with her appearance since she was 12, maybe since she was 2. You remember? In the mirror? Listen, I've decided I really don't think I should make this deal.
Mom,
Elizabeth.
It's bribery.
it's not. It's a fair deal. You don't want to do this makeover because you don't think you need it. I don't want to go to therapy because I don't think I need it.
Anorexia is very serious.
I'm not anorexic.
You don't eat.
I eat.
Lettuce, popcorn, and Cool Whip do not constitute a meal. You think you're fat when you're actually skinny.
I don't think I'm fat.
You wear a girdle, Sarah.
Only for certain looks.
It's ridiculous.
Come on, Elizabeth. You've got to do it. This could save your relationship with Sarah.
You know, Quinn is sure she doesn't even have an eating disorder.
Well, he's in college, so he only sees her on holidays. Everybody eats on holidays.
Kate! Don't you know shame?
Oh, this isn't going to be part of it. This is the only way you are going to get Sarah to go to a therapist. And you know how long it has taken me to come up with an idea that Rudy and the class would go along with.
Please, you've only been taking this class for a month. A very long month, I'll give you that.
You know, Elizabeth, I could really use some support on this, especially from you.
I do support you.
I'm not talking financially.
Neither was I.
I am really getting sick of my whole starving artist routine. I have to figure out a way to make some money.
Well, that would be great, but you can't expect to make money from doing things like this.
Everyone who makes it through this course gets a job on a movie.
Really?
A lot of them.
Are you saying that you would be willing to take a job on a crew, like as a grip or something?
Something. Anything.
Huh.
Hello.
Eli, it's Kate. My sister agreed.
Great. Well, I got the crew. Me, Chris, and Simon.
Simon?
Nah, it's fine. He's much better now. Simon, what's this have to do with anything?
Great, Eli. Just look right into the camera. I'm getting an establishing shot. She'll thank me for it.
Okay, move a little to the left, Chris. Get that reflector right on her face. Oh, that's good, that's good.
A boom in?
Well, let me frame it up. No, you're fine. Simon, you're right in my shot. Could you move?
I was getting a CU of the photographs.
Hi. What are you doing, sweetie?
Look how gorgeous you are.
Oh, look at this picture of you too. Oh, even then, your brother was so serious, huh? Kate, you have to see this picture of Quinn.
Mom, look at me for a second.
Oh, sweetie. What are you doing?
I'm trying to figure out what happened. What I can fix so you won't look so old.
Oh, jeez.
Stay with her, son. Good, stay with her.
They don't see who you are. I mean, all they see is Mother. I might as well be invisible. God, I sound just like Mom.
Oh, you always sound like Mom.
Thanks a lot.
Well, except you quit drinking, and that's a major difference.
Doesn't seem to matter. Sarah has as much contempt for me as you ever had for Mom.
Baby boomers are my big market.
So is that why you're doing this? To get rich making over old people?
No, I'm doing it to convince my parents that I'm good. And because Mom needs it. Even Aunt Kate agrees that she's let herself go.
She seems kind of depressed.
Yeah, that's why she's depressed. Oh, Mom!
I'm coming.
Oh, wonderful mother! I've got to try these on you. Mom thinks women are being forced to look good. Not sure who she thinks is forcing us. Hollywood movies or something.
There's only one very narrow view of beauty.
Nowadays, you can look a million ways.
Yeah, if you're young and skinny.
You aren't so much fat, Mom, as you are out of shape.
Oh, that's for sure. But that's okay. I mean, it's just not great if you're on camera.
She does diet. It doesn't work.
Thank you, dear.
Cool.
Now I'm telling you this, my girls. I don't ramp and jump with the hard boy sound. You want say one, me I say one. Wicked! Say it again, my boy selector.
Molly is a real flashpoint for you and Sarah. You've got to talk about her.
I don't want to see this tape dragged out at some party with scenes of me bitching about my ex-husband's new girlfriend. Forget it.
Well, then could you just talk about how miserable it makes you that Sarah and Molly are becoming so close?
Forget it.
So many cameras. Woo! This is all so exciting, isn't it?
You will not believe all the great stuff Molly got. Check it out. The piece de résistance. Eye tucks for the extra skin above your eyes.
Oh, please.
You know I'm a video artist too.
Guess what? They already did my fake facelift thing. They saw it at the mall, see?
This is a documentary.
I made a documentary about Castro.
Really?
I knew one of his daughters. The relationship was intense, highly sexual, very like my relationship with my father.
Uh-huh.
I called it Daddy Dictator.
I am going to get set up. Thanks a million, Molly.
Okay.
And don't forget, your Victoria's Secret stuff is in my bag.
Thanks.
Tea?
Sure. I hope you don't mind that Sarah and I are becoming close.
Oh, no.
My parents weren't supportive of my career choice either, so I feel the need to be there for Sarah.
Yeah, well, the stepmother role is different.
Well, Duncan and I aren't married, so I'm hardly a stepmother. I mean, not really.
So what does that make you?
All I am is Sarah's friend.
Well, as her mother, I need to be concerned with whether this obsession with appearance is good for Sarah.
The way one reacts to being beautiful is very complicated. But anorexia is not about beauty. I used to be anorexic, as I'm sure you know. Anorexia is about control, feeling a sense of control over your own body and your life.
So, you're saying...
Makeup might be a better way to exert that control.
Well, because of what happened to our family, Sarah believes that beauty is the only thing that matters to men.
You don't believe that Duncan left because I'm beautiful.
Well, the point is, Sarah does.
But you're beautiful. You are.
She actually said, if I had dyed my hair, he never would have left.
Well, I'm certainly glad you didn't dye it. I have some negatives to go pick up.
Oh, you're leaving?
Kate, I do have one bit of advice to give you. Even though I'm not a believer in advice, this comes from painful personal experience. Get releases from everyone, even me.
This is just for her class.
Never underestimate the work. Sarah, good luck. Bye.
Thanks. 2 minutes, Mom.
She is so excited about this makeover. It is profoundly important to her that you like it.
I saw that daddy dictator. There is no way in hell you would have known it was about Castro. It was just a lot of hands and children's bodies.
Every time I see her, I swear to myself that I am not gonna let her get to me.
She upset you?
Yeah. She has this way of sucking you in emotionally. I just can't believe that Duncan falls for it.
I know. Okay, so can we do this?
That glue is just for lashes.
Lashes?
The best hair for it is your own pubic hair.
Oh, please.
But I bought individual lashes since I suspected you'd react like that.
Well, I'm fine with my lashes as they are.
Can't look in the mirror. Molto bella. Adesso andiamo a prendere i vestiti e dopo facciamo un'altra. Mom?
What's this?
Body shaper.
Yeah, body shaper. It's a girdle. Forget it.
Wait, let me leave. ready?
Ready?
Well,
I look like I'm in drag.
Mom.
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. You did a very good job. I'm very impressed. I'm just a little in shock.
You're going to call me Dad, right?
Now, I never said for sure that I would do that.
Mom.
Sweetie, I know you have this idea that if Dad sees me like this, that we'll get back together.
No. No, Mom. Jeez, I just want him to pay for cosmetology school.
I see.
If you come, I'll eat a full 500-calorie meal.
Nutritional extortion? How sick is that? Well, I guess if people wonder about this extremely made-up woman...
You look perfectly normal.
The cameras will make it seem as though I'm an actress.
You are an actress.
She was an actress.
Rather than a prostitute.
An extremely high-priced prostitute. So you'll do it?
I guess.
Yes! I'll go call Molly.
Holy shit! I look fantastic! Oh, what if she's right and he's crazy about me again? Wouldn't that be depressing and fun? Oh, no wonder people do plastic surgery. I don't want Sarah to hear any of this.
I can always edit.
We're meeting them in an hour. Oh, I better check with Eli again, make sure everything's all set.
Are we really shooting at Eli's uncle's restaurant tonight?
Oh, come on, Simon, relax.
I'll be right back.
I'm not sure I'm comfortable with this.
Oh. Ow! Kate!
What?
Is this camera on?
Yeah.
It is really creepy to leave cameras running.
Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, there. It's off.
Thank you. Body shaper.
I'm sorry, we're closed for a private party.
Mom asked if you could say a little something about the restaurant.
Really?
Yeah, we might be able to cut it in later.
It's like a dream come true. Cameras and everything. So, color in, color out.
You look fine. Uncle Max, really. It's just a student film.
I know. I just want to come across kind of cool. What do you, tie? No tie? Tie.
Bill and Dan can't make it, but Maggie and Jane promised they would.
Mom's a little upset because we couldn't get enough extras.
We wanted to appear busy.
Could you pretend to be a customer?
Wait a second. I thought you wanted me to talk about the restaurant as the owner.
Yeah, but later. Right now I need you to be background in the scene.
I could be a bartender. No. Just a guy at the bar. The wife's died of cancer. I'm considering suicide, but there's kids.
Yeah,
so.
But Uncle Max, in the background.
Honey, you look fantastic. Do we need the musicians? Couldn't they all just be patrons?
Okay, Ma, but they've been rehearsing all day, okay?
All right.
Excuse me.
Mike, could you double as a customer?
Oh, no. I am much more memorable as a waiter.
Okay, talent is approaching. Everybody back to one. Remember what back to one means? Yeah, wherever we start off. Okay, you're set. Mama, please, hit it.
Good evening. Did you have a reservation?
Kate?
Let me check.
Mom.
Shh. It's fine. This way, please.
Mom?
Yeah.
Mom, check out that guy looking at you.
You're an uncle too, aren't you?
Are you playing eye games with him?
Don't be
Jeez.
silly. Keep your voice down, please.
It's embarrassing. Hi.
Sarah. Hi. Thank you. My God.
Hi, Daddy.
Look at you.
Simon, come on. What are you,
I'm going home.
what do you mean you're going home? We gotta finish the shot.
No, this is not a shot. This is a casting call for Lawrence of Arabia, all right?
If you walk off with that boom, we're screwed. Just relax.
No. You go back to your little family reunion. I'm tired of this Bush League production.
I need you to help us get this scene now.
No. I'm finished. I'm going home. Let me know when you're ready to get serious, for Christ's sake. There are many things that I feel strongly are not, and I repeat, are not appropriate in this form. I've taken the class, 7 times now? I've made 3 or 4 documentaries per class, almost got an A on every single one of them. I realize that there's not a set grouping of rules or standards, but there are rules. I've made it abundantly clear that if this is to be a documentary at all, that it will be about making a movie. If they try to pull some Blair Witch crap on us and act like it's all real, well, I'm not by nature litigious, but we all signed.
All right. This doesn't mean that you can start controlling things. Kate is the director.
And Simon, where it says that you can film behind the scenes interchanges, I'm writing in within the bounds of decency.
Well, decency is ambiguous, but okay.
Elizabeth, you aren't going to believe it. We showed the footage to the class and they were stunned. Rudy thinks we could have a real film here.
Oh, that's great.
Isn't it? However, sit down because there is some bad news. The restaurant scene with Duncan is pretty much ruined.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The sound is just unusable.
Oh, why? What happened?
Well, no point in laying blame. The fact is that we've straightened it out. It's not going to happen again, so you don't have to worry.
But we're pretty much done, right?
Well, that scene is really important.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
And that's a shame, but I mean, what can you do?
Well, if I had my absolute top choice, of course, I'd go back and reshoot it.
Reshoot?
But that may be a little bit unrealistic. But a lot of the visuals are...
Salvageable?
Yeah. So I came up with a kind of a script of the scene, and you can dub in the dialogue.
Isn't this supposed to be a documentary?
Not necessarily. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You could ever do a voiceover.
Genius. You can talk about how you felt while it's fresh.
Oh, this is getting so complicated. Oh, I don't think so. I'm sorry.
Elizabeth, up until this scene, the movie is gold. I mean, let's put aside the potential for major economic gain. Just think about what it could mean to me creatively. I mean, you know how desperately I need some kind of creative success.
Oh, Kate, everybody knows that you are the most amazingly creative person around. Your poetry, your sculpey pieces.
Well, that's all well and good, but I need to get something out there, don't you think? Into the world for people to see? Oh, forget it.
How did I feel? Well, I would say to some extent Sarah accomplished what she'd hoped. Obviously, her work was very impressive, and I hadn't understood the depth of her interest. But I still think we have to insist on college. I think she has to have control to make choices in her life, very important in terms of developing her autonomy. But they say it's essential for kids to have something to rebel against, and I'm trying to provide that.
Elizabeth,
What?
you're getting a little lost, rambling.
I was talking about how I'm attempting to deal with Sarah. Isn't that what you wanted?
No, I wanted to hear how you felt seeing Duncan.
What?
I need some comments to run over this incredibly pivotal scene.
Fine, but I never agreed to talk about Duncan.
So just take a second.
Simon, no.
You're not the director.
I feel like I'm being a jerk for talking about what you told me I was supposed to talk about.
I didn't mean to make you feel like a jerk. I was just unclear.
When we started, this was a makeover piece.
With documentary, you don't necessarily know what it's going to be about in the beginning. I realize now that this could be a seminal work on beauty and aging. Is it all queued up to where Duncan enters the restaurant?
Yeah, we're all set, and we're rolling.
Okay, now I'm just going to turn off the sound. Here you are. You haven't seen Duncan in quite some time. You're all dolled up. His reaction might have brought up some feelings for you. That's all.
How I felt about seeing Duncan.
You're always worrying about everybody else's feelings. Just give us what's going on in your heart. Easy, open, present. We'll get it later.
Molly admitted it was all her fault. She tried to keep herself from falling in love with Dad by, getting to know us all, so she was here a lot. Did things with us, was really friendly to Mom. So I guess it's mostly Dad's fault then. But it's hard for me to be mad at him. I don't know why. Kate says it's because I'm afraid that if I'm mad at him, I'll lose him or something. I don't know. Dad did try and stay with Mom. So what? He messed up. He slept with Molly once. It didn't have to be such a big deal. And he told Molly it was over. He couldn't see her anymore. He loved Mom and us too much and all that. But then Mom got suspicious when Molly stopped coming around. Mom was such a mess. She slept all the time. Hardly even combed her hair. I begged her and she let me dye it once, but she didn't keep it up, and believe me, that skunk look is not good for her.
Wake up. I wasn't sleeping.
Hi, sweetie. Go to school.
Fine.
Do you have any homework?
Mom, ease up. I got into Bard. I'm not going anyway, so what's the big deal?
Hey, I have to pin this on you. It's just a body mic.
Did you go to college?
I'm actually still in college. I'm getting credit for this year. You can get college credit for all kinds of cool things.
Better to get paid though, don't you think?
Well, my parents are paying for college, so I don't have to worry. Yet. Seems pretty cushy to me.
Eli.
All right, Sarah. It's your turn to shine.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. Something kitchen-y?
Egg whites are excellent for tightening the skin, and I'm curious about the effect the yolks might have. I think I need a stud to help me figure this one out.
Hi. Hi. My name is Max.
Eli.
I was at the restaurant during the filming.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Really?
From the tape, I watched some of it.
Oh, well, is she here? Your sister?
My sister?
From the restaurant.
You mean my younger sister, Betsy. She's out. Betsy's out.
Oh, well, she dropped this note by the restaurant earlier.
She did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you mean my other sister. There are 3 of us, 3 sisters.
Well, could you tell her in answer to her question, yes, and also that I have done some acting in the past?
Yeah, this is from my older sister. Kate!
Hi.
I don't believe her.
Who was it?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to determine which makes the best skin softener. Trying to household products such as mayonnaise or your everyday egg yolk.
Well, I certainly hope you intend to clean up this mess.
I'm sorry. Maybe that was a mistake.
I'm looking for a leading man, and there seemed to be real chemistry between you and my sister.
I don't think there's anything wrong with pushing things a tad. The film could use some romance, and I don't think it would do you any harm either.
Kate, this is my life. You cannot cast a lover for me.
He's an actor.
He's a bartender.
No, he's not. Ask Eli. He's Eli's uncle.
Yeah, he owns a place.
And he's an actor.
Well, yeah, you know.
Plus, there really is this chemistry thing between you.
Just now? None. Believe me, the person he's attracted to is not me.
Oh, you gotta see this tape. You've got to. Come on, Eli. Let's show it to her. Elizabeth, Eli, come on! Okay, now watch.
Look at my arms.
Now see right there? See how he's looking at you?
Oh my God, I look hideous.
The light in there is just bad.
I'm gonna have to look at all these tapes.
Oh, okay. Eli?
Yeah, I'll get him.
By myself.
Oh, all right. Okay, guys, let's go.
Kate! I'm not doing it anymore.
What?
I hate the way I look. I'm serious, Eli, no! No more cameras!
All right, let me just clip it to your sleeve here.
Okay. Is Eli all set up out there?
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay.
You got it?
I got it. Okay.
You know, when this anorexia business began, I let myself go. I almost had to.
Oh, because you're a very caring mom.
But I had no idea how far I'd gone. Did you see me in that scene with Molly?
Excuse me. Can I go get a coffee? Thanks.
Haven't I always been considered a sexy, attractive woman? I thought somehow, despite the flab and the gray, that I was still sort of...
Well, you are. You're beautiful.
No. I'm sorry, Kate. I am really sorry. I don't want to ruin your project. And I know I'm just being horribly vain, but you have more than enough of me already. Focus on Sarah. She looks incredible.
Elizabeth, I just hate it that you feel this way.
Sorry, if I may, Elizabeth. My professor at school says that when people see themselves for the first time on film, they universally share this adverse reaction that you are feeling right now. What my contention is, and he actually agrees with it, is that it's the two-dimensionality of the medium itself. It literally breaks through the walls and the barriers that we've created for ourselves in this 3D world and topples our projected self-image. At one hand, it could be spiritual and enlightening, yes, but on the other, it's demoralizing and humiliating. But either way, it's, you know, it's the truth. So.
Sarah's going to her father's. Go shoot at Duncan's house.
That could make Molly the central character.
What else is new?
You're fine there, Duncan. You're out of my shot. Molly, why don't you talk a bit about how you feel about the role of homewrecker?
Oh, sure. To you or to Simon?
To me, Simon's just doing cutaways.
I know it's not right to go out with a married man, particularly not when there are children involved. But I am an artist. An artist can't think about right and wrong.
I'm sorry. I thought you were just kidding. Sorry.
My father left my mother for a younger woman too, and she never recovered. Attempted suicide several times and then ended up in a mental institution. I definitely didn't want that role, the wife role. For a long time, I thought being the other woman was the more desirable part. Then I went to live with my father and his mistress, and I watched him use me to break her heart. So basically, no matter which role the women are cast in, I think they get the short end of the stick. That is why I am always on the woman's side. You do know that in the divorce, if it wasn't for me, Elizabeth would have gotten screwed.
You said the other day that money is for men what beauty is for women.
Ah, yes. It is terribly unfair that just because a man has money, he can leave somebody like Elizabeth and get someone like me.
So the fact that Duncan has a fair amount of money had to do with why you were attracted to him?
Kissinger says that power is the greatest aphrodisiac, and in our culture, money is power. But for me, the initial attraction with Duncan had much more to do with his being a writer. Nietzsche says that the greatest personal power comes from creativity. So that's the same thing, really. His power. You know, when Elizabeth first married him, he'd never written a book. He didn't have any money, and in fact, in the beginning, she supported him.
No, not on me. Come on. I'm not part of the video class.
Oh, not just the class. I sent the rough assemblage to Peggy at Search Productions.
Well, that's all the more reason.
Oh, Doc. We don't want this to be some man-hating expose, right, Kate?
Right.
We want the leading man, who is you, to be sympathetic in this.
Mom actually met someone the night I made her up, right, Kate?
Mm-hmm.
How does that make you feel, Duncan?
No. Sorry, girls. I'm not gonna get in touch with my feminine side.
Oh, I hate it
I'm
when
not
you
gonna
do
talk
that.
about
Oh,
my
those phrases
feelings.
putting
Molly,
us
this
down.
is your thing. It's not my
Oh,
thing.
you have no right to demean us simply because you are.
She'll convince him.
She sent the tape to Search Productions?
Mm-hmm. She did convince him, but it was after we left.
Look, I can see that men are going to find her very attractive. And, yeah, it bothers me.
It would be painful for you if she slept with someone else.
Look, I have no right to feel any possessiveness about Elizabeth. It's not appropriate.
Can feelings ever be inappropriate?
I'm the wrong person to ask.
This one's amazing. She set the camera up inside the closet.
Oh, I don't know if I want to watch this.
No, just watch for a minute.
Not that I think you would ever leave me. I don't.
That's good.
But it is a little frightening to me how turned on you are to her now.
Look, it's not it's not her looks. I love the silver hair. It's her attitude. She's confident, flirtatious. So.
Like she used to be when you were in love with her. You have to promise me that if you're going to sleep with her...
What did she say?
That you'll warn me.
Molly.
I have to be emotionally prepared.
What are you talking about?
Okay, turn it off.
No, watch. Just a second more.
Wait a minute. Where's the camera? Where is the camera?
Duncan.
Huh? No.
Oh, please, Duncan.
Do you think she actually would have screwed him on tape for us to see?
That's why I need you to be the central character in this, to maintain the integrity of the film.
I'll star in your movie.
Yes.
But I'm wearing the makeup.
Okay.
Call Max. See if he's free. Confident and flirtatious? I can do that. He'd love the silver hair. Yeah, sure. There is so much I haven't done because of Sarah. But this article I'm reading on genetics claims that parents have practically no effect on their kids. We give them our genes, that's it. Superficial crap is what they care about. How's that on the blush?
I can't find the facelift.
My God!
Don't worry, I got it.
Great. Okay, next thing is...
Oh my God.
What's that?
Well, why don't you take a look?
Hey, I'm Eli. I'll be your driver this evening.
Oh, watch your step now. Oh, let me help you.
This is so great. The evening was so surprising. I was really enjoying myself. We were talking with such ease. We were getting along so well. Everything seemed perfect. But one thought kept running through my mind. I should have attached the facelift tabs before I put on the makeup. I felt it loosening. I mean, I only took my hand away for a second. Excuse me.
Sure.
Get him to talk.
Okay, so, Uncle Max, this must all seem kind of weird for you, huh?
Well, I'm just trying to go with the flow. It's not really that unusual for me. You know, I was with SEI,
What's SEI?
South End Improv.
Did you see what happened? Could you tell? The facelift popped. It caught the wig, the whole thing tipped. Do we have any glue?
I'll go look. Keep an eye on this.
One of my best, richest, deepest ones.
Excuse me.
There was this girl in the class.
By any chance,
I hardly
do
knew her at that point. We got partnered up. She was, you know, really odd. And anyway, the situation was that the setup was that we'd been living together for a couple of years.
All they had was super glue.
I lost the tab. What? It just flew off my head. God.
Here it is.
My objective was to end the relationship. Her objective was to tell me that she was pregnant. And this went on for a couple of days. And
Oh, God.
it was one of the most intense times of my life. Acting or not. I think about that.
I haven't had an evening like that in a long time. Really, even with the glitches, it was so nice. Not just that he was attracted to me. Mostly, I love feeling sexy again.
Oh,
Good
night.
And the kiss. Well, I'm sure it would have been a lovely kiss. I know I could have handled it better. Poor guy. I don't think he knew what to make of it.
Superglue is famous for this. Just leave that one on. You're seeing him tomorrow. You have to admit, in some of the scenes you watched, you looked absolutely gorgeous without any makeup.
Maybe one or two shots where I looked okay, if I was smiling.
So smile more. Oh, Elizabeth, please, let us show your face occasionally without makeup.
No.
If you don't look good, we won't use it.
And who gets to be the judge of that? Hello?
It's me.
Sarah? Oh my God, what the hell is she doing home?
So now what are we going to do? We're going to shoot her and avoid you? That's going to be really obvious to her.
Oh, okay, fine. I get to decide if I look good.
Anybody want a juice pop?
Sure. No, I better not.
So, what happened? You're supposed to be at your father's.
The therapist is just around the corner.
Oh my God, how could I forget therapy was today?
I made them. My mom even likes them.
Well, how was it?
Okay.
Well, did you like her?
Well, she did say that if I don't want to go to college, I shouldn't go.
She did not say that.
Yes, she did. She said that there is nothing morally wrong with going to cosmetology
I
school.
have never said there was anything morally.
That's how you act. You think it's low class that only poor, uneducated women become beauticians.
Well, dear, don't go to college and then you can be one of those uneducated women. And probably fairly poor.
But I'm an artist, Mom. I'm not in it for the money.
No idea how much difference it makes if you smile. You're gorgeous when you smile. Gorgeous. Let's go. Come on.
I know it's a little over the top. I didn't know what impression I wanted to give the therapist. I told her about my different looks. I think it's significant about me.
What are you doing, sweetie?
I'm helping Molly with an art project for a show. We're gonna do it this weekend.
Her show?
Yeah, at the De Cordiva.
The De Cordiva Museum?
Right.
You're taking the makeup.
We're not sure if the one I'm working on is gonna make it in or not because the curators have to okay it, but we're gonna try.
Molly has a show at the De Cordiva?
Yeah, isn't it great?
I don't believe it.
What the hell am I gonna do?
A show at the De Cordiva.
He's gonna be here in an hour.
Why do people buy it with her?
I have some makeup of my own.
Her videos are incomprehensible.
Damn, the wig!
Oh, God, I'll never be able to find one of those.
Doesn't it bother you that she uses Duncan's contacts?
Snap out of it! We are in serious trouble.
I think I have a blonde wig at home.
Cut! Get out of this! Just cut! Will you cut? Get the door.
No, you. Come on. I'm not going. You should be the one. No, you. You.
Oh. Max, I'm so sorry. I tried to call you.
You found somebody else?
Oh, no. No, Betsy had to go out, and she wanted me to tell you how bad she felt.
Ah, well, I better call the restaurant. Maybe I can still stop. Or we could eat it, you and me and the guys. Is this part of it? Oh, I'm so sorry, of course. Let me just take it from the top. I shouldn't mention the guys, right? I'm so sorry. I got thrown because I thought. Let me just take it from the top.
Was he upset?
Hi.
Hi. This is, my sister Liz. I was just telling Max about Betsy.
Oh, hi, Liz. Hi, Max. Max hires.
We met one other time when
Right.
you stopped by.
Right. Great house.
Oh, thanks, yeah. I got it before the kids were born, so like 20 years ago.
I love the old Victorians.
Max, come on in. We'll all eat.
Sure.
Please.
We can shoot the dinner scene with Liz.
Come with me, Uncle Max. I gotta throw a wire.
The food's already on its way.
Oh my God. I just realized that's Elizabeth James, the actress. Help me out here. Am I supposed to be playing opposite her or Betsy?
I don't pretend to be the director on this shoot, but...
Oh, no, sure, of course. Right, but if you could just give me some idea of what the story is to this point, that might help me in terms of where I should take it.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Look, Uncle Max, we got this woman, right? She's beautiful, but she's got this daughter who thinks that the only thing that matters in the world is being young and beautiful and thin, right? So the woman is insecure. Got it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, great. Wait a second. What about this whole older, younger sister aspect?
Max, look, there is no younger sister. I mean, there's Kate and Elizabeth dressed and made up to look younger, but there is no younger sister of Elizabeth's. There is no Betsy.
What? At first, I thought she was doing both women because of budget constraints. Stupid, huh? Not paying two people couldn't cost any more than not paying one. For a minute there, I was really in a fog. Look, would it be funnier if I went after both sisters?
I think it'd be...
You have got to be kidding. Funnier? Define funnier. That is sick. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I had just met Betsy, And we had this really sexy thing starting to happen. So I felt a little like a cad. But then I'd remember, same person. That's how good an actress she is.
I'll get it.
I have to say, my food has never looked as good as it does in your china.
Hello?
Should we have some wine with dinner?
Oh, no, thank you.
This is she.
I don't drink.
Well, I'm so glad. Well, Monday would be good. Great. I'll see you then. Bye.
What?
It was Peggy at Search Productions. I like it.
Okay, that's so great. Oh, and she said that they've been looking for a romantic comedy. And I know you guys can give me romance.
Kate, you're putting Max on the spot.
Max?
Have you ever been married?
Well, technically, I guess you could say I still am married.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. But we've been separated for 4 years. She has the kids and the house on the Cape. What about you? What happened with your marriage?
Oh,
25 years, 2 kids, and then a beautiful young woman.
What is she doing? Oh, maybe Search is right. Her self-loathing is palpable. I'll just turn it off. Do you think I can fix her?
Kate? In here.
Where'd it go? Oh, dear, I'm sorry. Tell me what they said exactly.
Well, they seem to want to be involved.
What?
You don't have to be filming me, Simon.
Kate, that's incredible. Are they going to give you any money?
Well, down the road. Now it'll just be a salary.
A salary? That's fantastic. Tell me everything they said.
If I can fix it, then they'll commit to taking it to the next level.
Is it a big fix?
Mostly it's just a focus issue.
Oh, no, that's terrible. I thought these cameras did that automatically.
Not the focus, Elizabeth. Of course it's in focus. The focus, the angle. Even documentaries need a point of view.
Okay. So we'll give it a point of view.
I can't tell her she's the problem.
Well,
Simon, I don't need to be filming this.
I understand.
and then there's the whole Simon issue. I mean, why did we put up with him? He never listens to the director. He's a huge pain, but he's got a fantastic eye and great equipment. I mean, the best cameras, lenses, sound. You gotta weigh these things because it's a constant struggle to keep things on track. It's like those clowns over at Search. I mean, they're not artists, they're business people. Trying to give them what they wanted may have pushed Kate up some wrong alleys, some bad alleys. But I can see why she tried. There are always trade-offs.
Elizabeth, do you know where my screenplay books are?
They're in there.
Where?
They're right there, the second shelf down.
Hello, is anybody here?
Hi, sweetie. How was school?
Chris, did you tell them? You don't even know the half of it.
What? What is it?
Get a shot of Mom when I tell her. Molly and I went to the Decortiva today to show them our piece. They loved it. It's going to be in the show.
Oh, that's fabulous.
They're setting up special monitors. I can't wait for you to see it. It's so awesome, isn't it?
Awesome. Well, tell me about it.
Well, I did makeovers on a bunch of women, and Molly taped it with Chris's brilliant help, I might add.
Makeovers? Like my piece?
No, not at all. Ours is an installation project. It's so unreal how great it turned out, isn't it?
Really unreal.
She's stealing my idea.
No. These were homeless women, Aunt Kate, not quite the same. Here.
Oh my God. Beauty is the beast.
Oh, I have to go email some people. The opening is a week from tomorrow. Be there or be square.
Molly is cut. That is it. I don't care if Serge thinks she's great. Kate, Molly is the one who got you, Serge. I consider this a real betrayal.
Kate.
I'm an artist. I can't think about right and wrong. Bunch of crap!
I'm just telling you. Search likes her. Don't blow it with Search.
It's really not like your project. I don't think. It's different.
She's on the cutting room floor.
Nicely done, Chris. Give me that.
I feel bad about the whole art thing. I know a lot of people think that Kate is like this, for me, being on this, in their house, you know, God, I really felt like I was really there. And I think that the thing about this whole thing is that everybody wanted to be real, you know? Like, you know, it's hard to be real.
What is it you want?
What?
In the course of the film, what is it you want? Sarah wants to be a cosmetologist. I want to make a movie. Max wants to be an actor. What do you want? Sarah not to be a cosmetologist? Yuck. Duncan not to have left you? Weak. Me to have some success? Think about it. On a deep level, what do you want for you?
I want to be seen.
Too vague.
Mom just gave up. Didn't really fight for us. And so I was like really mad at her for a while. I guess lately I just feel like nobody is perfect. Personally, I don't really try anymore.
I want you to call Max and everyone in the class. They keep saying that they want to help. Let's get them into this. We can get more cameras and lights. We can do the whole works, a night scene. I know exactly what to do.
You can bring those, set them inside there, and if you don't... Hey, how are you?
Hi. What do you think of the scene? Really?
Well, I don't know.
So you want to run it, or?
It's been so long since I've acted. Can't even tell you.
Listen, Eli gave me the impression that they thought our other scene was kind of boring. And I think because I was a little nervous, I was forcing myself to stay relaxed. Forcing, you know, and I think pretty much faking being in the moment, which made my natural edginess dull. But not to worry, because I've decided this time I'm just gonna pump up the energy. I just gotta pump it up. So it's gonna be a lot better.
Okay, everybody. We're going for light romantic comedy.
I got it. People, we need it light, if you don't mind taking here. Romantic comedy fun. All right?
This is a reshoot on the dining room.
I hear you. Thank you. This is a reshoot on the dining room. I need it absolutely quiet. Absolutely quiet. Nobody's working in the house.
Do this dialogue.
Oh, of course you can. Just be charming and seductive.
Oh, yeah, right. Like anybody thinks I'm charming and seductive.
What's wrong with her?
I don't know.
All right, people, can we do this?
No.
Well, after I've seen you be brilliant, just brilliant.
Years ago.
Doesn't you don't forget how to act?
Well, one thing for sure, I have totally forgotten how to act sexy and charming. I feel fat and old and ugly, and way past this flirtatious crap.
Do you want to do it as Betsy?
Oh, I couldn't even do this when I was young. I mean, the only way I could do something like this was when I was drunk. I have never been funny or sexy sober.
Okay. You just lie here and relax. I'll figure it out. Okay?
Pete, have you seen Eli?
Oh, who are we kidding here? She's played opposite Tom Dara, for God's sake. Why would she even want to do a scene with somebody who's never really acted before?
Oh, you're very funny.
That's the thing. The funny's the hard part. If I could just find some angle on this guy to funny him up.
Oh, I think I can help you with this.
Please.
Let's do it on the porch with Betsy. Same dialogue after the kiss.
Okay. All right. All right. So, new approach. All right. Just be flexible. I can do that. All right. So forget the romantic. Just go for the sex.
No. Sexy and romantic.
Oh, God. Sexy and romantic.
Credit card's maxed out. Had to use cash.
You're kidding.
Still comic, though?
Absolutely. If we don't have funny, we're dead in the water.
Comic, sexy, funny, romantic.
Elizabeth? Try this.
What is it?
Well, it's vodka.
What?
I just don't think that once every 10 years...
20 years! Kate! This could be a disaster. I mean, what if I can't stop?
Well,
that's what they say happens.
Make a pact with yourself that you won't have another drink for a month. That's what I do.
You've been drinking again?
I get a little tipsy once in a while.
You can do that? Just once in a while, get a little drunk?
All right, if we just get the two lights up in the lawn, just get them up there. All right, thank you.
Okay, where was I?
Okay, right here.
Right. I got it. What is it?
It's okay. Just relax.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
Glad to see you.
Yeah, you too. Me too. You too. You look good.
Thanks.
So the kiss scene. You ready for this?
Oh, absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. Don't touch my hair.
It wouldn't occur to me.
So I understand that you've been spending a lot of time with Elizabeth.
Well, you know, I am the kind of guy who has fantasized about the possibilities of taking on two sisters.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. On the other hand, conversely, in reality, I mean, I am a one-woman man. to be honest.
Ooh. Well, then you're gonna have to choose between me and Lizzie.
Well, I'm a one-woman man, but I'm looking for a couple of one-man wins.
Okay, everybody, we're gonna do a rehearsal, then we're gonna go for a take.
Okay, people, here we go. This is a rehearsal,
just one
then it's a
rehearsal,
take.
Look good though. Keep it a
Okay,
little tighter.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
You think, Simon, can you,
Excuse me. I need to talk to you for a second. Do you mind?
oh no, okay, fine, just.
That night, I was convinced that there was something more pathological going on. Like maybe Elizabeth had multiple personalities and Kate was making the movie to force her to seek professional help. I wasn't exactly sure why they were going for comedy. So then, is the idea that I'm a kind of creepy guy? Because she seems kind of upset that I'm interested in her sister, and I wouldn't want to do or say anything that would be upsetting, you know, to either of her, them.
So sweet of you to worry.
Not really. I always worry.
No, see? You can be a riot.
Copy that. I've got her in the bathroom. I'll fly her in. Ms. James, you're wanted on set?
Thank you, dear. Ah, music to my ears, Ms. James. I played Mrs. Tivy for the longest time. Terrible role. Sweet person, though. Did you know her?
My theory was that Elizabeth didn't know that Betsy, the sex maniac, existed, but that Betsy definitely knew that Elizabeth did. Or something like that.
You know what I think? I think we should let good old Elizabeth have another whack at the scene. Let's hear it for that idea. Kate doesn't think that you and Elizabeth are interesting together. She thinks that relationship is boring. But I say let's let Sister Lizzie show Sister Katie that that just plain isn't true.
Okay.
I'm gonna go and get her.
But after the crack-up, I got a little more than worried. I'll be absolutely honest with you. That night after the shooting, I realized I was in way over my head. Way over. Way.
Looks on that.
What's the status on that coffee delivery?
Yeah. Hold on just a second. What, isn't this a little overkill? I mean, look at this. These people are standing around doing nothing.
They all got jobs.
Oh, showtime.
Max is here, and so is Elizabeth.
Oh my God. Don't touch her!
Where's Betsy? And who the hell is singing this? Oh, Maxie, be my taxi. You know that you're the man. Oh, I love you, yes I do. I can. And I know that you are just the man that I want to be with. Oh, here I go.
Come on, keep up.
I'm flying into the snow.
Shh, be quiet.
Away I go.
Come on.
Ole.
Come on, keep up.
Why does this always happen to me?
No, you've got to stop it.
I don't have to stop it.
Do give it to me. This is horrible.
Open the door.
Would that be appropriate?
We are way past appropriate, honey. Open it.
No.
I never would have gone back to meetings if it hadn't. At another time, without the cameras and the witnesses, this could have been fatal for me. And it was bound to happen sometime.
I feel just awful for what I did.
You didn't do it. I have my own mind, believe it or not.
I can't believe I let myself get so carried away by ambition.
This really isn't about you.
I don't blame you for being angry at me.
I am not angry at you.
I should have been completely honest with you about what Search said.
What?
I shouldn't have tried to manipulate you into what I thought they might like.
What are you talking about?
Not that I totally bought into their opinion of you.
Kate, are you gonna tell me what they said?
Well, they're idiots. For example, anything Molly's in, any little moment, they just love.
Well, of course, Peggy is her connection.
Not Peggy. It's the men.
I see. And they don't like me. Perfect.
Oh, Elizabeth, they want romance. And they're not crazy about the romance with you and Max.
What they want is Duncan and Molly?
Well, if they had their absolute top choice, Chris and Sarah.
Anyone but me.
Well, no, they'd love some big cat fight with you and Molly. Anyway, that isn't what they want. I have to rethink what it is I want this piece to be.
Listen, if they don't want me...
Oh, that is not an option. You are the lead, period.
Oh, now, great. You're shoving me down their throats.
Look, it's my film. If they don't like you, tough. You're the whole reason I made this thing.
Oh, now this is for my sake? Are you blind? I would much rather not be doing this. I feel like I have turned my life inside out so that you could get something going for yourself.
Hi.
You okay?
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah? Good, me too. I
I
thought
was
maybe
afraid.
you were
I
angry.
thought maybe I scared you off.
I was thinking, how'd you like to take the weekend off? You know, off.
I think we are sort of low-key around here.
Well, how about the vineyard? Just you and me, no cameras.
I'll go back.
Okay, you don't need much.
I'm gonna go away for the weekend. We'll work this through when I get back.
You guys probably use quite a bit of tape by now, huh?
Screw Search Productions. This is not a romantic comedy. This is a movie that has to address serious issues. This is for women, to make women feel good about themselves. Women who feel like if they're not these little young, skinny things, they're basically worthless pieces of shit.
Isn't this supposed to be fun?
I'm not interested in fun. This has to be uplifting. It has to empower women, make women feel good about themselves. We have to stop buying into the idea that droopy breasts and sagging jowls are unattractive.
know, Mom doesn't even know I can cook. Don't you tell her. I like being waited on.
What's that?
Like daughter, like father or something.
Thank you.
You know, I end up eating most when I'm here, which is odd because nobody cooks for me.
Hello. Thank you so much, you guys, for letting me sleep. I worked until 7 in the morning.
Morning.
You know, Daddy, I'm grateful that at least Mom cares about my nutritional needs. Molly, are you eating with us? What is it? Pasta alla primavera. I hope.
Oh, you guys, I can't wait for you to see this new version of Eye of the Beholder. It is so much better, thanks to you both. I completely rethought Eye of the Beholder while I was out with Sarah and Chris. Sarah would spot someone on the street and say her, and Chris would go over and film her. Well, whatever it was that Sarah saw, the camera saw it too. I mean, these faces that Sarah chose are beautiful. Some of them are sad and funny, but all of them with a quality I wouldn't notice. I mean, a beauty I just wasn't looking for.
In here. Oh, Kate. Oh, you can't imagine how fabulous it was. His restaurant there is the most beautiful restaurant I have ever been in. It's on the water with this view.
You had a good time.
Oh my God, I can't even tell you. He is so fabulous. He's kind, he's funny. Oh, he's unbelievably funny. And he wants to invest in your film.
This is great. This is just great. This is really great. We have our ending. It's perfect. I've been thinking, who is Elizabeth? She is a woman who has to have a man.
What?
Woman has man. Woman loses man. Woman gets another man. It's perfect.
Well, I don't like that. What kind of a message is that for Sarah? Some guy thinks I'm cute, I'm happy.
He doesn't care how bad you look.
Why couldn't it be about my rediscovering myself as an artist? I'm an actress. I've been thinking, we could give Serge that cat fight they want at the Decortiva after the show.
I'm not going to the Decortiva.
You don't want to see me make a scene? Tackle her, rip her hair, scratch her eyes out.
I know you. You could never do anything like that.
I could if I was acting.
Well, I don't know. You told me you couldn't act unless you were drunk.
You thought I was really drunk? I am good.
Listen, you hussy, back off.
It's probably the kind of thing they want to hear.
You have my husband. Don't take my daughter, too.
What do you think?
No.
Doesn't look good? You gonna wear those earrings?
You, bitch!
Listen, you. You think you can fool around with me, baby? You picked the wrong woman. was ready. I was going to take center stage. I felt like Betty Davis about to squash Eve Harrington. The audiences would love it. Walking in that museum, I felt like $1 million.
Oh, so glad you're Hi, I'm Sam. Nice to meet you. I'm SXSW. I'm gonna go show Quinn my setup, okay?
Okay.
Oh my God.
And when Molly came over, ooh, I wanted to flatten her sparkly little face.
I never would have been able to do this show if it wasn't for Sarah. Isn't it remarkable how much work she's inspired in all of us? Oh. I keep hearing wonderful things from Peggy. When am I gonna get to see her film? I hear I'm fabulous in it. Oh, Kate, this is George. He curated the show.
But when she dragged me off to look at Sarah's work, it was so moving. It wasn't just me, everyone was amazed. Those homeless women, I mean, they weren't glamour girls, even after Sarah's work, but she transformed them. They felt so good about themselves. She has given them a powerful tool. But the most surprising thing was Molly. Molly has really done something for Sarah. She understood something real about who Sarah is, about her passions that I couldn't see. I thought makeup artist was an oxymoron. I was a snob.
Can you believe Molly's work?
I can't.
Spectacular.
Oh, it's so powerful and funny. Oh.
Hi, guys. Mom, are you okay?
Oh, yeah. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, me too.
What's wrong?
Well, I can't give Kate the ending she needs.
Oh, no. That's not, it's just silly.
What?
Oh, I don't know, finding out that Beauty is the Beast really was booked over a year ago.
Embarrassing because you thought she stole your idea?
Yeah, and
depressing because it's so good.
I mean, she really has some powerful images. And women like really walk away from her show feeling good about themselves. I just hate that. It's what I was hoping to do, you know.
So, she signed a release? I'm sure that includes her pieces.
Oh, no, I couldn't. That would be stealing.
You're an artist. You can't worry about right and wrong.
Come on. So what do you think?
It works, I think.
But nobody likes that ending.
Really?
Uh-huh. They don't like Molly, and they don't want you to.
What? Molly's the only honest character in this.
Don't go there.
So how do the montages work for you? They good?
Oh, very good, yeah.
Oh, now, do you think we should use this curator's interview since we can't show Molly's art?
Oh, no, you're not using Molly's art?
I don't think you need this guy. Look, you chose not to film her art so as to maintain your integrity.
Oh, I like that.
Wasn't it the lawyers that said you couldn't use her art?
How about we show her the ending with Sarah at cosmetology school?
No, we want to know about Elizabeth. Does she get herself together? Does she end up with Max?
I think it's over, Eli.
She's having trouble letting go.
I know. Oh, here she comes.
The feeling that I'm getting from people is they want to see a sort of a spiritual resolve between you and me. So, would you mind?
Kate, I just have to tell you how grateful I am to you for this.
Oh, no, you don't have to get phony.
I have gotten so much out of this. I've learned a lot. And you did save my relationship with Sarah.
Really?
Oh, we're getting along so fabulously. And it's been so good for you and me, don't you think?
Morning.
Well, I do. Yes, but you really think so?
Here's your tea.
Thanks.
Oh, I don't want Sarah to see that Max spent the night.
Oh, I can always edit. Go on with what you were saying.
Someday I'm gonna grow up and be every man's dream. Someday I'm gonna grow up and forget this sad little me. I'm gonna shine in the spotlight, wear sexy clothes, be somebody everybody wants to meet, but no one ever really knows. No one will ever know me. I'm an actress through and to my bones. I'm an actress through and to my bones. Critics will adore me, at least they will at first. But you see, I already know this, so it can never really hurt. And if it does, I'm an actress. I'll play it nonchalant. In the total scheme of things, it's insignificant. Sure, I could take the knocks, you know, 'cause I'm an actress through and to my bones. I'm an actress through and to my bones. I may not be that pretty now, but who's the referee? Standards of beauty will be redefined because of me. And then there'll be the scandals everywhere my name. Men will jump from balconies and I'll just shrug and take the blame. Yeah, they'll say I died for love, 'cause I'm an actress through and to my bones. Well, I'm an actress through and to my bones. My acceptance speech will be a milestone. Never will such a star have ever graced the microphone. And of course I'll thank my agent the way they always do, though I could have done it without him. And that goes for the Academy too, and the makeup people and the lighting designers and everybody else. 'Cause I'm an actress through and to my bones. 'Cause I'm an actress through and to my bones. Well, I'm an actress, yeah. I'll be gracious to the lesser stars and generous to the unknowns. And if another actress threatens my position on the throne, well, I don't know exactly what I'll do. I don't exactly know, but I know that it could turn into one of my most poignant roles. Everyone will have their handkerchiefs out. Oh my God, they'll have to leave the theater early, and then they'll go home, and what'll they have, a big glass of alcohol?